My name's Marsee Amajuwan, and I'm a barbershopper. I was born in Fort Lauderdale, and I grew up in Miami my whole life. Music was always a part of my life, but I loved singing. And when I got to middle school, my chorus teacher, Miss Jill Seinfeld, introduced me to Barbershop, the greatest music experience of my life. My middle school teacher brought in a high school quartet called Fahrenheit, which Paul Saka sang in. And when they came to the school, the whole school just lit up when they sang. It just changed everything I knew about singing. After watching Fahrenheit, I met a guy named Gene Colcroft, a person I've never seen before, didn't know who he was, just some guy. Little did I know he's one of the greatest barbershoppers of all time. He brought me to a youth festival called the Harmony Explosion Camp.
Oh boy. Well, by the time we got him unfolded out of the car, he is a big kid. And all of these kids piled into this big black Mariah, we called it, and we traveled to Orlando. That was unlike I've never seen before. It was a group of men and women coming together in one festival and singing just barbershop, nothing but 4-part barbershop. I exposed him to a barbershop 9th chord with the root on the bottom, and he was a part of that 4-part sound, and when it happened to him, he literally jumped off of the floor 3 feet. I'll swear it was 3 feet. And Gene just really changed everything we knew about 4-part harmony. He really brought us into what barbershop really is. My high school teacher, Christine De La Rosa, was really fanatic about barbershop. She was the one who really got us into the local barbershop community. She really pushed us to go further into barbershop. I started singing with the Miamians, and Gene Colcroft decided to make a youth chorus called the Young Miamians, and we went to the first International Youth Festival in San Antonio, Texas. We showed up not knowing what was going on, but walked into the ballroom and saw hundreds of young people the same age as us just ringing and singing barbershop chords, locking chords all over the place. That festival really established my passion for barbershop. After the festival, barbershop became a huge part of my life. I was extremely excited about singing, especially barbershop, but then got a call that my father was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. After high school, I wanted to go to college for engineering, but because of my father's illness, I had to be the main breadwinner of the family. I had to start driving trucks for 3 years. I couldn't sing barbershop. I had to send money home. I couldn't see my family. I just had to take care of my family. One day while I was driving my truck, I got a phone call from my sister that my mom had fallen into a coma. I couldn't drive anymore for the rest of the day. I was totally devastated. I immediately came home and we went to go see my mom in the hospital. My mom was in ICU for 3 days. While I was visiting my mom in the hospital, my sister called again and said that my father had been admitted to the hospital directly across the street. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't leave my mom, but I had to go see my father. So I ran across the street, and there my father was laying in the bed, just about dying. And about 3 or 4 hours later, I got a call again. They were saying my mom had passed away. So I had to run across the street. We got to the room, and I said goodbye to my mom one more time. Totally devastated. The only thing I think of is going back to my father. So I went back to my father's room and watched him slowly wither away. I had to sit there and hold my father's hand and watch him take his last breath. My heart was totally devastated. I didn't know what to do. I went home that day, and after having been gone for 3 years, I didn't know who to turn to. And out of nowhere, the barbershop family poured into my life. They showed me so much love, compassion. They even came to my parents' funeral. These barbershoppers came to my aid when there was no one else.
They showed me what the brotherhood of Barbershop was all about, and they gave me hope again. It was the greatest thing ever in my life. I started singing again, and I sang with the youth chorus at that time, which was HD chorus, under the direction of Alex Rubin. And one of my biggest dreams, and what my parents always backed me up in, was singing in the international stage. I was getting older. I only had one more year left to sing in the college contest. So I formed a quartet with John Carlo, Kevin, and Andrew Lujan.
When I started singing with Marsee, I was not mentally experienced for lead whatsoever. And being the focus of attention, taking on that leap of faith was just crazy to me.
I could see him finding focus again and finding something to live for. When Marsee took his last swing at trying to qualify for the big show, I was so proud.
When we qualified for the international college contest, I was so excited. And we walked out on that stage, the crowd roared.
I'm gonna take a trip down on that steamer ship, and I'd like to have you all join in, won't you come? Hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal, send me a kiss by wire, baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me, then you'll be left alone. Baby, telephone and tell me that you're mine. Hello, 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 hello there, tell me that you're mine. Tell me that you're mine.
It was the first time since my parents died that I felt like everything was going to be okay.
Marsee inspired so many people by overcoming his tragedy, stepping into an outlet that gave him focus and hope. He gave barbershoppers an opportunity to shine.
Marsee was exposed in middle school. The value of early exposure to barbershop harmony is, it cannot be, you can't put a number on that. It's priceless. We will forever be grateful for that middle school teacher.
Hearing about what happened with Marsee from my barbershop friends around in the community, it made singing together much more special. It made me proud to be a part of that community that hugged Marsee when he needed it. We didn't place very high in that contest, but it was the most fun I've ever had in a quartet. And when I look back at my life, the Youth Chorus Festival, the college contest, the youth festivals in the state, I don't think I would be who I am without them and the people who made them possible.
I knew my parents would be so proud of me. My parents loved me, and they always supported me in music. I had my friends, I had my family, I had my voice. Barbershop was just a hobby to me until it became the source that brought me to the death of my family. I know barbershop will always be a part of my life, and singing will always be the gift I can give back to my parents.